The general says it's time to put Liberia first. Liberia, my people, it's time to wake up. The future is in our hands. Put Liberia first. Put Liberia first. Not for sale, we know our worth. No more rights to buy our voice. Stand up now and make the choice. Put Liberia first. Put Liberia first. One people on this earth. United we stand, divided we fall. Liberia rise. This is our call. Liberia rise. Citizens be strong, be wise. See the truth with open eyes. No let politician play your mind. Your vote not power, no leave it behind. From the village to the city street. Hard times make it hard to eat. But your future worth more than that. No sell your vote for bag of rice. My brother, my sister, think twice. We done try the same old way. Same old faces every day. Round and round like circle go. But where the progress we don't know. Put Liberia first. 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 No more popularity gain. We need leaders with a plan, not just name. Vision clear, agenda strong. That's the kind to lead us on. New ideas, a brand new face. Time to move at a better pace. How long we go? Back your clothes. When we will change, everybody knows. 16 tribes but one nation. Let's build with determination. From every county, hear the sound. Liberia rising, we stand in our ground. No more lies. Stand for truth. No more tricks. Power to the youth. One Liberia. One destiny. Rise up now. Set your people free. Put Liberia first. Put Liberia first. Put Liberia first. Liberia first. Ha, ha, ha. Liberians, the choice is yours. Think wise. Vote right for the future. For the children. Put Liberia first. Ha, ha, ha. Put Liberia first.
Good morning, good morning. My name is Munal Kishan. This is the Independent Minds. Put Liberia first. Do not allow politicians to control you. Do not allow them to use you for a bag of rice. Do not allow them to use you for the $5 and then you give them 6 years of your time with no results. Well, you that in Liberia, you know exactly what is going on in Liberia. When you watch Facebook, you will say, listen, there's no problem. Everybody is okay in Liberia. Things are going good. When you listen to the president, they say everything is fine. Even I enjoy the UP attacking UP when the former president say that nothing have changed too. And the former president is saying that we have and the government have gone against freedom of speech. There's no more freedom of speech. Yes, you might say, oh boy, it's Ellen Johnson. Why she's saying it? Yes, she can see. You see, look, when you make mistakes during your time, at least when time goes back, you should understand it. Some people don't. So if the former president is saying that things are not going well in Liberia, you should believe it because she was there before. You know, she was in the driver's seat before. Now she's not in the driver's seat, she's in the passenger seat. So you need to see some of the wrongs that you did. You see, not because you were wrong yesterday, that means you can speak the truth today. Not because CDC government was not too good yesterday, so that means they cannot speak today. But sometimes it's good to speak the truth. And I will tell you again, do not hit someone and then you vote for the wrong person. Don't think because this person treating you bad. So anything that comes against that person, you will say is wrong. You understand? I don't think Liberia is supposed to be going through what we're going through today. That we sit and see former president speaking about the present president and saying that I sent you to hospital, I did this, I did that. Look, we saw Mr. Bwaka before we elected him. We told you people that Mr. Bwaka will continue to go to hospital because of his health. When Madam Salif was president, she did the same thing. She went to hospital. spend more time in the hospital. When President Weah was president, he did the same thing. He went abroad and did his checkup. When was the last time you saw Madam Salif or President Weah in Liberia at the hospital to do the physical, to do the checkup? They will send them out. Liberia is not the first country. The great country like Nigeria, other people do the same thing because when they don't put too much into the healthcare, they don't trust the people. Sometimes when they're so wicked, they don't trust the people. Let's be honest. You think we don't know that Mr. Bwaka went to the hospital? He had a checkup. That's the result. That's the benefit of president. So I don't care. This is the thing. When you're doing the right thing, when the president travel, he go to the hospital, the president use private jets. Nobody worry about it. But the basic things for our people is not in place. Basic things that government should be responsible for. Look, government don't create the job themselves. Government job is not the job they're talking about God creating job. They little building roads and get laborers going there today. They pay them today, tomorrow they come back. They get it's not a job creation. We're talking about real jobs. Where are the jobs in the private sector? But government create avenues for jobs. Government is the one that will encourage business people to come in the country. Government will waive certain things because you're saying that if there's a company that will come and go to Nigeria to operate, we will give you a tax break. Companies that will go in the remote areas must have a tax break. No, but when the companies come in, they sign the MOU, they walk out because of government officials requesting for their hands out. Government officials requesting for all kinds of money just to keep themselves going because they have stolen so much that they will continue to steal. They travel, they go to this place, they enjoy themselves. And we, the citizens, why are we glorifying these people? Why? Why are we Look, we're not here to praising people, but the truth is the truth. Opposition, you got to do something. You got to speak out. You got to come up. Nobody's saying that you should insult the government. When they do, look, truth is the truth. We speak truth to power. What they're doing right, we'll say it. What they're not doing right, we will say it. But remember, it's not an easy thing. It's not. It's tough, but where are the jobs? Every government, from the past government to present government, they talk about roads, roads, roads. Oh, we're fixing the roads. Oh, the development is going on. Oh, yes, this one is doing this. Liberian people, do you think that now, if you stay in a time where because the government paved the road in front of your house, that means you should vote for them? No, that time is over. That time is over. They paved the road in front of your house, but you don't have a job. The road going to your community is paved, but you don't even have a good school. The road in front of your place, the government paved it, but yet you still don't have a good security. You still don't have a good health care, but the government telling you they're paving the road. Oh, we just paved the road in front of your house. Don't worry. Yet and still, bag of rice still expensive, country rice expensive, oil expensive, everything that's supposed to come from the farm expensive. But yet, they want you to vote for them because they paved the road. We're just in the same cycle. Just in the same cycle. Eric Johnson tried to reorganize, to decentralize, but she failed. She failed. She brought in her people, her children. We all complain. Mr. Weah came in, he did his own. We complain, we complain, we complain. We voted against him. We brought in Mr. Bwaka. And we still complain because they're not doing the right thing. We need to try a new face, man. We need to try a new face. In the opposition, I will say it again. If you want to get mad, it's up to you. If you want to get pissed off, it's up to you. But when snake bites you, you got to be very careful. Because when you see worm, you start running. Because you traumatize. The last time we had CPP, Unity Party broke down the CPP. Started with Bernard Ure, who was a backball to Mr. Bouaga. Broke down the CPP. Yeah. Liberty Party broke down the CPP. Followed by Unity Party. We in a group while you working sincerely, other people trying to backstab you because they cannot stand your way, the way you talk. Because you're into politics, they piss off, they're mad. That's the crime you created because you're into politics. Liberians, we had Samuel Doe before, we had Charles Taylor. We had other politicians, we had other Liberians, permanent Liberians. They're not around, you can't find them anymore. That was their time. That was their time. So even if they try and they never made it, that's life. Every Liberian has the right to run for president. Once you are 35 years old and you are Liberian citizens, you have that $25,000 for property or what, you can run for president. You must be a Liberian citizen. It is your right under the Constitution to contest, but it is a privilege to serve. The people of Liberia, most of the time, do not vote on the issues. They vote on likability. They vote on when they like you. I agree. In election, likability play a major role. They like you. If you're likable, you're a charismatic guy, they love you, they will vote for you. You might not be able to talk too much. If they don't like you, it's not that they hate you, but they can see what is what. Then they say, man, I'm not going to waste my time, man. And most of the time that our educated get to the school, get a big degree. The first man I said, you kill my man, you kill my pa. He never just say you kill my man, you kill my pa. He said, I don't care. Child still kill our mother, kill our father, kill our children. We will still support him. He never say, he said we. And then he gave the information to our people who don't understand. And they were all in the street. You kill my man, you kill my pa, I will vote for you. The international community started laughing at us. They said, we cannot believe to see citizens in the street. You kill my man, you kill my pa, I will vote for him. When we look, the first man that told us, both people fool us. The first time I heard it from Backup Matthews. They said, the book people fool us. So George, we are at the next one, everybody start looking at. So all the book people, the corrupt ones, they say, I think we can carry President We are. When we look, Charles Taylor complain about President We are first, that he won't run for president. But President still won't run for president. Because you saw the problem, he's popular. He used his popularity and used the Liberian people that, yes, they believe he was the one. Until people gave him all kinds of prophecy. Oh, you remember Mother Dukley? She said that one of God came on this show and said, the prophecy is still there that this man would leave and come back for the second time. That he won a prophecy he gave. We came with Madame Salif. We said, oh, Madame Salif, just like Charles Taylor, the opposite of Charles Taylor. She used her international community. She knew very well what to do. She used her friends. And today she became president for 12 years. 12 years, unbroken years. 12 years. Every good president or leader with vision, 10 years, your country can be transformed in, before I say 12. Liberia should have been far off. She turned over to President Weah. They started good, but the division widened. The division opened again, the hatred. And UP is there now to revenge. They're pushing all the sedition out. Now CDC won't come back. And when they come back, they want to revenge. But Liberian people, is that the life will be living? That these two parties just fighting each other? When CDC were in power, they told us we're going to be there for life. We listened to some of the members. You can live for life yourself. Today, we listen to United Party chairman who called himself pastor, that UP will be there for 200 years. You yourself, you know whether you live for 10 years. You know, they make this statement. I don't know whether they can be thinking. This man called himself pastor and the chairman of UP, that UP will stay there for the longest. What they are doing, UP got a long road to go. They will remain in power. We heard the same thing from CDC, that Joshua are going to be in power for 24 years, or CDC will be in power for 30 years. We heard it before. CDC took what we saw plenty of U people working CDC government. UP took over the brought on sedition in the UP government today. Some of them switch over. And some of them will be switching again. Is that the kind of thing? Then you stay sitting there as a citizen, you think things will be good? Eh? Do you want me to lie and say that things were better? Is nothing have changed? Do you want me to say it? What have changed in Liberia? What they have changed? What the changes you're talking about? President Weah was building roads when he came to power. Mr. Bwaka building roads, he came to power. The same road that President Bwaka built. President Bwaka went back there again. And the same road that President Bwaka building today, some people say they see small cracks on it all. Because so cheap things that they are doing, just so you will vote for them. We saw President Weah when he came to power. They said, oh, LEC can go. Remember, I tell LEC go, he come back on. We listen to UP telling us the same thing. Now LEC can go, and they give the, in fact, they say they put, not to us, say they promise you current 24/7. So you see, nothing have changed. When President Weah was there, the airport went off. Mr. Bwaka there, the same thing happened to the airport. They brought 2 generators. Oh, this thing will not happen. Oh, this will happen. The same thing. No current. It almost happened to Mr. Bwaka. He was on a plane when it happened. You go, the corruption was so high in government. UP there, the corruption is still high. We complain, oh, harmonization, oh, they cut the people's salary. UP came there. President Bwaka promised that when he's president, he will bring the salary back. The harmonization is still going on. We complain at the port. They say, oh, things coming to the port is so expensive. The people stealing. Today, in fact, they increase. You see, what has changed? Oh, because the police walk in the street. So that means everything have changed. No. We see people missing. People missed, and people lost the other time. They raped women, they killed them during the past regime. They're doing this regime. They did it Ellen Johnson regime. So what has changed? The justice system is still the same. What has changed in Liberia? Or is the way they do it? It's the same thing, but do it in different form. Ministers, directors of a corporation, their salary is so high. It happened during weird time. What have changed? Nothing. You look at the scorecard. Every time we talk about the scorecard, oh, the Millennium Challenge, we talk about the scorecard. But when you look on it, you will say that nothing, you know that nothing have changed. The main things that people are supposed to talk about, nothing have changed. The MCD scorecard rates, both we are and Bwaka government struggling in structure, just to have a better structural reform. Nothing. The education, zero. The two government. Another one political say we let to respect international thing. The MCC scorecard. If you compare the two, when you compare the two, they're struggling in it. Education, health, natural resources, nothing. Protection, rule of law, nothing. Credit, asset, and employment, the two government, the same. Compare this. That I mean, compare the scorecard, the MCC scorecard that everybody bragging about. Even when you compare it, the Bwaka government is performing worse than CDC. Yes. This government performing worse on the scorecard compared to CDC. But yet and still, these two parties fighting each other, and we should sit there and allow it to happen. Liberia would need new face. In the opposition, you know why when I talk about the opposition, it looked funny for me to talk about CDC in the opposition. Because UP did the same thing to us. They were in this opposition, acting all sorrowful. After 12 years, when we came to power, they were in the opposition, acting sorrowful. Oh, President, we are this. President, we are that. Some of us told the Liberian people, do not bring CDC to power, UP to power. Bringing UP to power, it will cause more chaos. Yes. Bringing UP to power, it will cause more chaos. And today, what happened? We brought them to power. They showed it to us as if it was only UP that brought them to power. Today, you see disenchanted UP members mad about UP because of jobs, no jobs. The people say they want government job because government promised them that jobs will come in. The same Mr. Bwaka got experience. People around the world know Mr. Bwaka. Apollo White know Mr. Bwaka. You ever saw Apollo White coming to Mr. Bwaka inauguration? But they had an AI Apollo White talking how Mr. Bwaka know these people. Today we stay the same. When President Weah came to power, they said President Weah so popular, people coming, man. At least they gave President Weah money for sports and whatsoever. Whether they use it or they didn't use it, we don't even know. Yeah. Why are we doing this to ourselves? These two parties believe that they're entitled to leadership in Liberia. If it's not you, that you. It almost you get a woman. The woman left you, or you are married. You left your partner because your partner was so terrible. And you marry another man, you divorce, and you marry another person. And that person treating you so bad. Left. The Liberian people voted against CDC. They never voted against CDC because they hated President Weah. They voted against CDC because President Weah was a terrible president. I know you're coming to get vest again. You're coming to get vest. Because with some of your vest with Mr. Bwaka that we support him, so he can't talk to us. Then you yourself getting vest with me because I told Mr. We are not supposed to come back, you vest. Mr. We are the only man in CDC. But in the opposition, when I look at the number of people that register and the number of people that vote, why we should be afraid? Liberians, why are you so lazy? The young people who coming up, Why you believe that it should be George Weah or Mr. Boaka? Why? You young, you just graduated, you even get a job. You don't have a job. You just follow the flow because that's what you see. You praising them because they will meet you to calabash and they will take care of you. They will give you and things to eat or drink. They will come in your community, lying to these people, acting like humanitarian. But you see other candidates speaking to you and telling you the truth. Mr. Cummings go to radio station. Everybody want to interview Mr. Cummings. Oh yeah, they make correct. Wow. Hey, they get. My man, they make and say the thing straight. Yeah, they man. Hey, like Brempo, yeah, we can make the man president. Yeah. But you know what? Yeah, the man just start as representative. Who told you you're supposed to start as representative? Which of the representative have make the difference in Liberia? Show me one. Which are the representative? Who told you you got to work in government to know about government? Who told you that? Who said you got to work in government to know how government works? Who told you? Government is one of the most easier jobs. Easy. It's hard for government to fire you. It's hard. Or civil servant, it's not easy for government to fire them. But go in the private sector and see the difference. The same way in the private sector, they have board meetings. The people want results. It's almost like going to a private school and a government school. They want results. They want to make that money. It's not 50%. Oh, try your best. In government, it's try your best. The president all the time he meet his cabinet ministers and have meeting. It's the same way in a corporation, in a big corporation, they have board meetings and give the information to all the presidents, all directors, and then they take it to the different branches. It's the same way when the president have a board meeting, the president tell the cabinet minister what to do. The cabinet ministers will go to the ministries and tell the directors what to do. This is what the president say. So what a big deal. Oh, governmental. Show me one which are the degree they call governmental experience. You're supposed to believe it by now. That if you say someone don't have governmental experience, you don't believe it because Mr. Boaka was there for 49 years in government. And still struggling how to control this government. Still struggling how to make appointments. Because when you come in with no plans, CDC, it took them 9 months to put a plan together what to do. We saw UP, it took them the same 9 months to put the rescue plan together. President Weah plans, he never touched it. He only did his own thing. Build little houses for people, build a visible park, start building different things that was not even in the agenda. But when you read the proper agenda, you say, wow, after 6 years, there will be a lot of Liberians out of poverty. The same thing, when you read the proper agenda, they're doing their own thing. They're making donation, using taxpayer money and make donation. When President Weah did it, we complain. But this government doing the same thing. We see First Lady renovating a hospital and put the name on it, renovated by the First Lady Republic of Liberia. That the First Lady money? That the First Lady money? No. President Weah gave motorbikes and pickups to and superintendent and put his name on it, donated by George Manneh Weah. That George Manneh Weah money? No. Mr. Boaka making donation and putting his name on it, that his money? No. That our taxpayer money. That our taxpayer money. They all doing the same thing. Madam First Lady of George Weah had a special budget. This government, the First Lady, have a special budget. All these things never happened before. It never happened before. Let's ask the last first lady, Joel Howard Taylor. She had any money, any budget in there as first lady of Republic of Liberia? Okay, Madam Salif never had first husband. There was no first husband of Liberia. So that one, that the business. But we came from where we heard about money coming in. Know how to manipulate the system. Already one of them, they got degree, but lack transparency, dishonest, very, very dishonest, lack empathy. When they were running, they said there will be no child in the street to sell. There will be no one, they will be in school. Our children will be in school. But today, they all behind tinted glass. They can't see anymore, their eyes closed. Even the senator of Montserrat County, you can hear them talking. You can hear Darius, they don't talk in the light. You can hear them advocating for the citizen. No, they don't advocate for citizen anymore. They tired. They know that things are not good. He was on radio the other day. He said things have changed because now when LEC go, in 1 minute, boom, LEC come back. But we are time. But today, what is LEC? Where is the current? Every development that is being carried on is on hold. But they're still telling you on the internet that everything is fine. But all the development is on hold. Only the one the Chinese, maybe they got money for now. Like the overpass bridge. As if truth is the truth. Liberians, in the opposition, we need to try new face. We need to come together. CDC, you don't wait for CDC to join you in the opposition before you make your move. The time is now. We tired hearing this nonsense. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. President all telling us, oh, you're very patient. You're very patient. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Do you know the light is at the tunnel? Do you know which type of light? That ladder will play now. You don't know which type of light at the end of the tunnel, but they will tell you, just be patient. Things will be good. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Do you know which of the light there? Is that a natural light or that's a car light or train light or truck light? You don't even know. But the person are telling you, be patient, their life going with the working government. Oh, you can't be complaining too much. But the working in government, they got the best of cars, they're taking pay, they're making almost 10 grand, but they're telling you, the citizen, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And then when they come and lecture with you and give you few bucks and bag of rice, then you go there and start praising them. Oh, I like that man. You don't need to like me, my people. Let me tell you. You don't listen to me because I say, George, we are this, and Mr. Bwaka this. You don't need to like me. You don't need to like me. Because the same way you don't like me, how other people don't like you. The same way you think you don't like me because I'm speaking, that is how the other people too don't like you. And how you don't like other people, and how I'm saying I don't like other people too. Is that a life we'll be living as a citizen? Is that a life? You have your first child 19 and 2005. And then you tell me your child stay in high school by this time. From 2005, your child stay in high school. That child's going to be in college and almost graduating from college. You struggle to send your child to school. But you proud to support bad leaders that you tested before. If you never test the person, fine. Nobody know the future. Mr. Comey has never been president. If I make him president and he perform bad, I will speak. In fact, I will not even allow it to go that far. I will remind that person every time. But the problem when we give them power, we don't remind them of the wrongdoing. You always got to remind leaders, say, Mr. President, Mr. Manager, you know you're doing things different way. This is now we promise the Liberian people. That it Mr. Bwaka and the UP people, that how the UP people turn against him. That how the you people turn against the man? Because he said that thing you're doing, if you make mistake, I will turn against you. You know what I'm saying? So, Liberians, we need to put up our thinking cap. This shows the independent minds for a better Liberia. I am not telling you I am independent. No, I'm not saying I'm neutral. But the show is for people with independent minds. But I know it gives some of you hard time, some of your educated people. Yesterday, let me just clarify something here. You see how we changed stories in no time. I was giving a history of collaboration in Liberia. And I said, Tiawon Gonglo was the election commissioner there at the Hotel Africa when they had the All Liberian Conference that brought Clayton Watterson to head the coalition, the alliance at the time. Then I asked, I said, they should ask Tiawon Gonglo who he supported in that election, whether he supported the alliance or he supported Tipote. This other man opened the line and said, I just want to remind you, I just want to correct you that the election commission, you think I don't know Andrew Jones, Andrew Harris. Andrew Harris was the election commissioner during Charles Senate. I think I don't know. Dotan or Emon Hammond. Dotan was Emon Hammond. So I know all these people. He said, no, you're wrong. Tiawon was never election commission. I never said Tiawon election commission of Liberia. But because he chose to listen to what he wanted to hear. Now when I told him, I said, not because I'm in America, but we were in Liberia. We went through the civil war in Liberia. 14 years of war. We ate pan cabbage. We ate Baba John. We ate pancana. War. Don't forget it. That the place I see people chewing sugar cane, they don't want to throw the thing outside. They will chew it. It tend to dust and they swallow it. Cassava, you couldn't find one cassava in the town. We used to soak the rice, soak 1 cup of rice and cook it in the evening. Yes. All the dogs there were hiding. Look, it was terrible. We never came to America long time. So don't look at some of us. It's like we still living in Liberia. That's a technology war. We talk to people in Liberia every day. Not a day that will pass that I will not talk to somebody in Liberia on video call. That is why we don't want these things to mess up. When the change will come, if the change is not now, then when? Our children must suffer this wonderful change. And the change is not in the person who's saying it. The change is in you. You got to fight for change. I gave him my mistakes. I said we may all make mistakes. Nobody hiding it. We continue to make mistakes. What you believe in as a citizen, what you believe in, what do you want in a leader? Do you just want to see a leader with popularity? Or do you want a leader with the right agenda? You need a leader that when they say we're doing this, it must first benefit the citizens of Liberia. Not to put a budget together and you can benefit from it. So you see, that is why we're very careful when it comes to the CPP. The CPP was nice. Until the ruling party, CDC, was confused. Mr. Comey spent his personal money. He overspent every one of them. That's what they wanted because he got money. And some of them had the audacity and the nerves to even sit on Facebook say, but let Mr. Cummings, someone asked me the question that if Mr. Cummings go to the convention and he lost, will he support Mr. Bwaka? The man telling me about the future. Oh, you only want this man to use his money to support. You felt that this man would leave the CPP. So you make it harder. Just to find it. So what goes around comes around. Their own strategy they put together, it tied them up. You think that today the Supreme Court been acting, be ruling wrongly? You think that today the Supreme Court went against the Constitution of Liberia. And they did it with the CPP. When they allowed United Party to leave, it was against the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia on contracts. Go and look at it. Go to Bushuban Keita and let him look at Article 20, I think it's 25, about contracts. No law, no court can break a contract between me and any Liberian. No. Only two of us can break it. Only two of us. Especially nobody go against the contract. We all join together and say, if I leave, I will pay. If you leave, you will pay. But UP felt that they were big. They reached to the place where they could walk. They said, we're getting out. But now you just say, yes, I'm the guy. I will be the one to support the whole thing and we'll get out. Then United Party broke away too. And Liberty Party. They all broke away. Then they won't blame Musa Ability. Then they said that Mr. Cummings brought Musa Ability. Oh, then they wanted for Mr. Cummings to do the dirty work and push Musa Ability aside. Why he should push Musa Ability aside? When Liberty Party brought Musa Ability in, and Liberty Party by law, on paper, it was Liberty Party and ANC that remained in the CDC, in the CPP. But reality, all the majority of the CPP, the Liberty Party member left because they're from Grand Bassa County. They follow Yombly. They don't follow Yombly. But they were all over the place. Talking about the CPP, benefited from the CPP. After they benefited, they push us under the bus. They push us under the bus. Yeah, they push us under the bus after they benefited. UP follow because they know UP say once we get in the second round, I say that all we know, we'll get in the second round. We need nobody. And that's true. The two parties don't need us. But the record here is that none of them have won straight in the first round since 2004. None of them have done it. They tried to steal election. Two of them were trying to steal the gun election between two of them. For the first time, they have 40%. You believe it? Things that never happened before. Two of them have 40+% in the election because they would try to steal the election. They tried to steal the election. Yeah. They tried to steal the election. Two of them. In the second round, CDC said UP stole the election. UP said CDC stole the election. You were in power. You were in power. You were in power. Then UP stole the election from you. How you manage? You were in power. You say CDC stole the election in Nima County. But you were in charge. You had a national bank in your corner. And the Liberian people voted against you. The Liberian people voted against you. Eh? Now, the people who took it, they get national bank too. UP get national bank. I don't have to worry about UP because UP will do anything to go in the second round. But how can we defeat UP? Who you think can defeat UP? Yeah? You believe that President Weah can defeat UP? You believe it? With all the breakaway within the CDC, you believe it that Liberian Joshua can. Listen, my people. Only a new face can defeat UP. Because most Liberians will go beyond that face. Most Liberians will go there. I did a poll here. And that is why I did a poll. I put President Mr. Cummings against Mr. Bwaka. And the margin between them was higher. Logo. I put President Weah first against Mr. Cummings. The margin was wide because the sedition called, they called. And that's true. Seditions will vote for George Weah any day, anytime. Once he's on the ballot. But against certain people now, because they're looking at it like a first round. Because the other people are calling. Then I took Mr. Cummings and pair him with Mr. Bwaka. Mr. Cummings had the highest, the margin was wide. The margin in the 3 times was high, was very wide against Mr. Bwaka. On the social media, it was wild. Yes. Even on social media, Mr. Cummings defeated George Weah on social media. But I never check it. That one, that internet. Then I put President Bwaka and President Weah together. The margin was close. It was 4 points different. Not 4 points, but the numbers. 4 votes different. 5. The other one was 6. The other one was, I think one of them was 4. It was not that high. So if you do a poll there, so it tells you that President Bwaka and President Weah in a second round. It's a tough election. It's tough. President Bwaka and Mr. Cummings in a second round. It's an easy victory. CDC can get vet from now to Germany, they will vote for Mr. Cummings. Because all the sedition who can get vets with me, that thing there, holding crazy President Weah. But when you ask them, they will tell you, say, my brother, I tell you, unless President Weah not in the race, it's easier for CDC to vote for Mr. Cummings than even UP. UP will try to look for all the corrupt thing to do. Yeah, UP will try to do everything. They are very sophisticated when it comes to that. So, what are you sedition, you veil, I know if President Weah not in the race, I can count on you. That one for sure. So you won't get veil with me, or you won't get veil with me. If I open the lines right now and ask sedition, if Mr. Bwaka is Mr. Weah is not in the race, who you vote for? You might find 1 or 2 say Mr. Bwaka, but you will find majority, and I tried before. And I tried. Most sedition vote for Mr. Cummings. And to be frank, if there were only 2 parties in Liberia, only 2, I just got to join one of them. I will join CDC. Because when I look at UP taking us, when you know the history of Liberia, UP is acting a 2-way party. Or chairman coming saying that it will be there for 200 years again. I don't know whether he said whatever. Look, our country is so interesting. The country is interesting. Do you think we need a new face? I'm going to open the lines and I want you to tell me. It is time that we try new person in 2029. Do you believe that we should try a new person? Seditious you want to call, you can call. If you believe that they should try Mr. Weah, fine. But I'm interested in, do you think that come 2029, it is time that the coalition come with one candidate, and also we should get a new face? I am saying that Alex Cummings is that face. Maybe you will come up and tell me who is the new face that should face in President Weah. Who you believe should face in President Weah. When I did that poll, Mr. Cummings was leading again. I did it for 4 days. Who you think and who came second to it? The second was Musa Bility. Musa Bility was the second, but with wide margin, with very wide margin. Tiawon Gonglo, there was nowhere to find Clarence Moniba, but Simeon Fremont, people voted for Simeon Fremont to head the coalition. But in that group, Mr. Cummings dominated. Wide margin, Mr. Cummings was in the lead. Even if we put 3 together, Mr. Cummings come third. So Mr. Cummings is the third option. Mr. Cummings is the one on the third lane. So don't feel bad now if I say they want Gonglo. And before we go to the line, let me tell you something. I want you to go and read the election laws of Liberia. The election laws. Every day you're talking about, oh, Mr. Cummings got 1%, 1%. Every day you're talking about 1%. Oh, he will not run. He's not qualified to run because he got 1%. But you all forget about Tier 1 Gonglo, you all forget about Harris, Clarence, Moniba, you all forget about Simeon Freeman. But you're talking about Mr. Cummings not running because he got 1%. To show that Mr. Cummings is important. Now, the election laws never said that if you get 1%, then you will not run. No. No. If you have less than 2% and you don't have any seats or you win no seat at all, your party will not contest. I think it's going to be you miss 2 elections. But the individual who was on that ticket will not run on that ticket again. But that individual can go to a new party. Nowhere you cannot stop the man from running because the man get 1%. He can go 10 times 1%. Now, ANC were never on the ballot. And even if we choose to use CPP, Mr. Cummings is still qualified to run because CPP won 6 seats. How many times they should teach you the thing here and the educated people won't try to support it? I know some of y'all still will forget it. There's a woman who called and say, oh, every day Mr. Cummings say he want his salary. That today you heard Mr. Cummings talking that he don't want salary. Since 2017, he made a video. And if he say he don't want salary, is that a problem? He say, why Mr. Cummings can't bring job? You voted for President Weah, man. Which are the job he created before you voted for him? Or because he played football? You say you know what Mr. Cummings did in the country. They are surprised. Why up to now we should be explaining to what Mr. Cummings did? Do you know the first Liberian I ever paid YF fee? She talked about YF fee. Was Alex Cummings in 2016, 2017. You think that President Weah? No. President Weah never paid YF fee. The government of Liberia paid YF fee under President Weah. I challenge anyone. President Weah, as a citizen of Liberia, never pay for WAEC fee. I challenge you, go to WAEC. I challenge you any day. If anybody show me one, I will apologize to you, President. Weah never, as senator or ordinary citizen, football player, the millionaire, to pay WAEC fee. He never, ever did it. Only Alex Cummings pay WAEC fee in 2016 and 2017 and pay for tutoring. Only Alex Cummings. Oh, because he talk about it. So that we're not fair to ourselves. We're not fair. Today, you go to University of Liberia in Fender. The only computer lab that is still operating. They got Mr. Cummings' name on that board, on that place. That Mr. Cummings spend the money and build that library. Who have done it? Which are the citizens that have done it? With all the money the city got. You go to BWR today. The generator that they're using there, it was purchased by Alex Cummings and they're still using it. Over 350 kVA generator. That can almost light up the entire Kakata. Today to BWR. Oh, because he talk about it. He giving people scholarship. He got to talk about it first. You want to vote, you vote. You want supporting, don't support him. But don't lie. Oh, what the man I do? The man he got to be there for before. Oh, you elected Charles Taylor because he killed us. You elected Ellen Johnson because she was part of Charles Taylor. You elected Mr. Weah because Mr. Weah played football. You brought Mr. Bwaka in because he was in government for 49 years. Then because of Alex Cummings. Since you're looking for somebody to create job, right in Monrovia, you got Simeon Freeman who got DSTV. Why you elect him as president? Why you elect Benana Ure who was the highest employer in Liberia. Eh? Why? Why? Okay, Liberians, thanks for watching. I'm going to stop it right there. And you'll hear from me on Saturday and Sunday. We'll be live on the Kia Radio and Top FM in Grand Juliet County. Have a nice day and God bless us all. Bye for now.